Hello there guys, and welcome to race number 13 of 20 in the season 10 of the MFNSRA SCS, with only 2 races go after this, 3 right now. We will decide ourselves the chase field, the 7 drivers who will go after the championship, and after this race, 7 races to go, we will decide our champion of the final champion of this era from season 1 to 10. Duncan starting on the pole here today, looking really good to make the chase. Up inside the top 5 points with a win. Been on a roll here, but let's get you to our news. Kyle Sanoski is going to take over the 6 team and kick Luke Martin out of the 6. So where is Luke Martin going to go? Is he even going to race this race? Is Luke Martin's streak going to continue? Well, yes it is. FBR is going to grab Luke Martin and hire him for the 83 team, and his streaks of starts will continue. Luke Martin's still in a ride, but the 31 right here, or the 24 Charles Sanford, or James Sorfox, my bad, has taken over Charles Sanford's position in the 24. And yeah, I think it's Charles Sanford. Where is he going to go? Is he even going to be back? Yes, Michael White got fired from RCR in the 31 team, and Charles Sanford will take over his spot. The thing is, Michael White is 7th in the points coming in this race right now, and he's not even gonna start this race. So he's basically got screwed over of trying to make the chase. That's kind of sad right there. But that's all for the pre-race news. Let's get you down to the starting lineup. As the pace car pulls through turns 3 and 4, getting ready to go set. William Duncan has the pole. Richard Johnson in 3rd. Ashley Mason 4th. That's 3 guys in the top 4 that's looking to try and make the chase. They're inside the top 5 now. Here we go. Pace car is in. Duncan leads us down. Green flags in the air. And I don't even know what's happening here. We are under caution. And Luke Martin's on the pit road for some odd reason. And we already got the caution flag out. And I don't know why. We're 4 wide and everything. And the caution is back out. And we're hearing that, I guess there's rain or something. I don't know. Something that the safety trucks need to get back out there and finish. But yeah, these guys are gonna complete lap number 1, but under the caution flag for a strange circumstance that we never really have in the SCS. That's weird. I've never had the caution come out as we take the green for the first time. So Duncan will lead lap number 1 under the caution flag. Really strange. Gotta think maybe something for the 83 or 30 car. Not sure, but we're gonna check and see. So after all that was settled out, we're gonna go green for the first time, and still sure not really what was up with that caution, but Duncan's gonna lead us down, and once again, now let's complete 1 lap under green. Green flags back in the air. Already a completion of lap number 1. Daniel Day, or not lap number 1, probably lap number 6, but first lap under green. Day has taken out to the lead. Jack Williams is in 2nd place. Williams has really been on a hot streak. He's my pick for the championship this season. Jack Williams is. Oh, and DJ Curtis Ballot swiped the 29 around. Remember, Andres Allen won in that same exact car. Well, not really same exact car, but the same exact number, the 29, back in season number 6. He won here, but he ended up getting injured after he took the checker flag, wrecked. John Dillon, be careful, dear. Oh boy, that was close. He was on the back bumper of him. And we're doing fine. So really good hard racing. John Dillon, 18th in the standings. If John Dillon could win another race, get his second win of the season, and leapfrog inside the top 15 in the standings. He could be in the fight for the wild card, even when you get 2. That's really good for Dylan to be up here. Look at Silver Fox slicing up the middle there, with Klein right there moving his way forward as well. Silver Fox got booted from DEI. They didn't think Silver Fox had what it takes to make the chase, and Silver Fox is proving them wrong. He's up here inside the top 10. He's 13th in the standings. If he gets a win, he's there. Ashley Mace in the 5 car right there, and Greg Brown working their way forward. Both are inside the top 5 in the points. They've been really good. Moving Klein out of the way now goes Brown. To the inside goes Greg Brown, looking for his 5th win in his SCS career. Chris Summers in the 1 car right there. Summers is right there in the 12th position in point, or 14th position in the points, after a terrible finish out at Talladega. Wrecked that race. Chris Summers really needs to get a good race here. He really does. He's got to win though, and if he can get another good finish here, he could be in the fight for that wild card. Summers, since season 1, it's the last time we've seen him in the fight for the championship. And Andreas Allen, where'd he go? Andreas Allen has fell off the face of the earth, and we're getting word that Andreas Allen has hit the wall while he was racing up front with the leaders and just basically lost touch with the pack. That's tough luck for Andreas Allen. Meanwhile, Greg Brown in the 9 leads this race. Last time we've raced here at Oklahoma, Luke Martin and the 9 car for the Coolweiser Racing Team brought home the victory in season number 7. That's been since season 7 we've raced here, and the 9 team is up front again, but a different team. But could the 9 go to victory lane again? Here we say Luke Martin won in season 7, last race here. There he is, Luke Martin. Then a lot of talk saying that Luke Martin should just retire, and just really hasn't shown much muscle in the last few seasons. But he's hanging in there. Luke Martin has said in many interviews that he wants to try and get to at least the 200 start range. He wants to start 200 races consecutively in a row. That's what he wants to do. And season number 11's finale will be the 200th race for the SCS, which will be a very special race for me. Not because it will be the finale for season 11, which is next season, but that'll be the 200th race. 200 races, that'll be amazing. But Greg Brown in the 9, holding strong, like he has all season. Greg Brown's had a very good hot rod this season. Ashley Mace has been really fast as well for probably the best hitter car all season. Only has 1 win coming out of Bristol. Ever since then, it's been kind of consistent for her. John Dillon's been really inconsistent for the last half of this season so far. Dillon needs to fight his way back inside the top 15 to be in the fight for the wild card. He's got that win from Rockingham. Another one can be really good for him to her today. Silver Fox right there, going underneath the 1 car. He's going for vengeance because he wants to show to Max, DEI, all of them guys, that he can make this chase. And they had doubt in him that he could make it over Summers. And he's running right there in 3rd position now. I thought it was Luke Martin for a moment. That's Bassinger. Jake Bassinger right there, 8th in the points. Really solid. He's been in the top 10 in points all season long. He had that 1 bad race at Daytona. Ever since then, just consistent finishes for FBR. Him and Duncan has been the lead drivers over that organization. And Bassinger trying to get up there and win. That'll really put him in the cahoots for trying to make the chase. But Greg Brown, he's led almost every lap there is so far. But he's got to hold off from Silver Fox. Silver Fox in the 24. It's race number 13. So, James Silver Fox, it's been such a long time. About 76 races since James Silver Fox has been back to victory lane. John Dillon won at Rockingham. That was his first win. He became the 161st different, or no, he actually came the 61st different winner in the SCS that race. That he is the previous different winner in the SCS. John Dillon is. Noah Hart to the inside there for the 3rd position there. Chris Washer right there. Oh boy, was that contact there I saw from Hayden Klein and James Sorfox? It was pretty close. We're going to go away to a little bit of a break. This race is going to be big on who makes the chase. Winning this race or getting a good finish in this race here now could be the move to get into the chase. Oklahoma, pretty much your last chance of pretty much determining your destiny in an open track where you're pretty much almost full throttle. John Dillon, 17th in the points. Dillon really needs to get back inside the top 15 in points, where he'll be eligible for a wild card, and he'll be back in the hunt. Dillon's really not been doing good. Greg Brown wants to deny him because that's one less player he'll have to worry about. That's pretty good. John Dillon's really good there. Noah Hart in the 47. He's kind of too far off to try and get in the top 15, I would say. But Richard Johnson below him, he's trying to get up there. Johnson, remember, he is 5th in the points, actually tied with Eric Burton this race. Johnson, 2 wins, a 3rd one, well, pretty much a 3rd one actually will lock him into the chase. Kyle Sanoski, we know he cannot make the chase, but Kyle Sanoski is trying to win races for the Roush Fenway stable. Bassinger below him wants to win. He got to win if he wants to try and make the chase. But Dillon fights back underneath of the 9 car of Greg Brown. Bassinger's fighting forward. He's going to dive low there. Hunter Brown on the back bumper there. And Brown's going to slide right up in front of the Red Bull 84 Toyota. But Bassinger's looking low. He's got the position on him there. There's Summers. He's one of them guys that has a win that's outside the top 5 in points. Luke Martin, he's in the fight there as well. He needs to really pull something out of the hat here to try it. Ooh, Ashley Mace nearly turns Bassinger there up front there. But like I was saying with Martin, he's got to pull a miracle off if he wants to get inside the top 15 to even have a shot for a wild card. Brad Johnson solidly right there inside the top 10 for Evernham Motorsports. Nick Mace right there in the 48. He's 10th in the standings with no wins. He's got to do something here if he wants to try and make the chase. Sanoski falling back, so is Noah Hart. A lot of guys are falling back. There's Richard Johnson. He's falling backwards as well. DeVax is back here. Sanford. Jacob Hart's back here. Sean Galligan's also back here. Burton. Why is these guys way back here? Silver Fox is back here. He was up front earlier. Duncan also back here. Dylan Young. Man. But up front, we got ourselves 12 laps to go. Who is going to win the round of Oklahoma? Luke Martin in the 83 Toyota. Looking for his 7th win in the SCS. He ended up getting 3 wins in season number 7 and season number 3 and 2 he got 1, so that's 5. I'm trying to count, I don't know. And then there's season 8's Indy race, so that is 6. So yeah, Luke Martin is looking for that 7th win. He's right in behind John Dillon, but Ashley Mace is right in behind as well, looking for the 4th win of her career. Chris Summers right there in the hunt as well. He's also trying to get a 2nd win of the season to try and basically almost give him a lock to get into the chase. Mace all over Martin there for the 2nd spot. And we're going to have lap traffic with Andreas Allen to determine the factor of this finish. Mace underneath Martin for the position. How is John Dillon going to approach Andreas Allen for the pass of the lap car? He's going to do fine, I think, underneath of the 29. Yes, gets underneath him fine. But Ashley Mace is inside the top 5 in points right now. So is Greg Brown, but you know, winning another race will be really big for their chances. That's another extra few points counted to their chase points. 7 laps to go. John Dillon trying to hold them off to try and win the round of Oklahoma. But Greg Brown, you know, he always wants to win. A 3rd win this season will be really huge for him. But Luke Martin, he hasn't won since season 8 at Indianapolis. And he's there. Look at Chris Washer there. He's finding his way forward. Where'd he come from? Summers and Mace also right there. Nick Mace. I didn't even expect them guys to show up. They're here late in the race here, where it matters and when it matters. Greg Brown, the new leader, he's actually taking the lead from John Dillon here. 5 laps to go. Front 3 are single file. Greg Brown, Dillon, Martin, Summers, Washer. Pretty much everyone's single file, pretty much. Look at them, they're trying to make some sort of move. John Dillon on the back bumper of the 9. 4 to go. Greg Brown, he's got to hold the bottom, but he can't hold it there. Dillon underneath him there. John Dillon's got the spot and the pass. Underneath of the 9 car there. And look at Luke Martin there. Luke Martin underneath of the 9 there. Side by side for 2nd place. Chris Summers moving his way forward as well. Luke Martin in the 83 got dumped from Roush Fenway. And he's now with FBR, trying to bring the 83 team to the 1st win this season, but Summers is behind him there, trying to make a late race charge, get his 2nd win of the season to try and give DEI a spot in the chase. And he's looking underneath Martin there. Martin better guard the bottom. Here comes Summers. Chris Summers underneath the 83 there. Summers won out at New York, but coming to the white flag. John Dillon, Chris Summers. That's the front few here, and DJ Curtis in the 97. He might hold him up here. John Dillon trying to hold him off to try and get back inside the top 15 and be a wild card contender here. He's going to hold him off. John Dillon, through turns 3 and 4, is going to win the round here in race number 13 here at Oklahoma. John Dillon gets redemption and wins here at Oklahoma. Chris Summers 2nd, Greg Brown 3rd. Chris Washer got 4th. That's amazing right there. Oh, and the wreck right there. Luke Martin and Chris Washer, they're both spun it around right there. I don't know if that was intentional contact there, but someone of them just like spun out there, but wow. John Dillon really needed that for his hopes today. He really needed it. That might put him back inside the top 15. And with them 2 wins, that's almost a lock to this chase. John Dillon sitting 18th in the points, coming in this race, coming out of it with the chance of bragging rights to try and make the chase. You come into this race 18th in the points, and you leave this race talking about making the chase. That is kind of crazy. It really is, especially when you still gotta finish in the top 15 in points to get that spot. Well, here comes the official results and standings after the round of 13. See you guys later.